Hello children, in 9th standard you are studying some basics in coordinate geometry. What is that coordinate geometry? The branch of mathematics which deals with the location, the position of a point or object in a given plane like Cartesian plane. Say here, in this case, we know what is that Cartesian plane? A plane which consists of two axes. Which are those two axes? Y axis and x axis. YO, Y dash, Y axis. X dash O, X axis. Now, let us consider 2 points in this Cartesian plane. Hence, now you are very clear. Cartesian plane is nothing but a plane consists of two axes, y axis and x axis. Okay, take a point, consider a point P, x1, y1, and a point, one more point in this Cartesian plane, say Q, whose coordinates are x2, y2. In today's lesson topic, we shall get the formula known as distance formula. What is that? Distance between any 2 points in the Cartesian plane. Okay. Now here the coordinates of P are x1, y1. That you know the meaning of x1, y1. What is that x1, y1? It is nothing but this distance. We said distance of P from the x-axis y1 and distance of P from y-axis is x1. Hence here x1, this is x1 and this distance is y1. Then consider Q, x2, y2. x2, say P, Q, R, S, then OR is x1, OS is x2. Next, RS. What about RS? That is the distance between what? That means RS is nothing but equal to this perpendicular. Say now T. PT perpendicular to QS. Hence here RS equal to PT. And what about the length of PT? Length of PT equal to RS. What about the length of RS? RS is nothing but x2 minus x1. x2 minus x1. Then TS, opposite sides of rectangle, y1. And QS is y2, coordinate y2. Hence QT is what? QS minus TS. See here QT, what about the length of QT? QT is QS minus TS. Therefore QS is y2 minus, next TS, see here QT is QS minus TS. TS is what? Y1. So thus here we got the length of PT in terms of x components as x1, x2 minus x1. What about QT? Y2 minus y1. With the help of these two distances, we can get the distance between two given points in the Cartesian plane. Just look at now this graphical representation. PQ can be considered as what? Hypotenuse with respect to triangle PTQ. Hence, show everything in the figure. Now, from the figure, in triangle PQT, in triangle PQT, angle T equal to 90 degree. Therefore, PQ square equal to PT square plus QT square. Let us substitute. What is PT? X2 minus X1 whole square. QT, Y2 minus Y1 whole square. Therefore, the distance PQ is root of this X2 minus X1 whole square plus Y2 minus Y1 whole square. So thus, to find the distance between any two given points in a Cartesian plane, say P whose coordinates are x1, y1, Q whose coordinates are x2, y2, the distance between these two can be calculated using which one? PQ equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. I hope you have understood. Okay children, now we shall solve some problems based on distance formula. Sum number 1. Find the distance between the pairs of points. So these are some pairs of points are given. Okay, first we shall take sum number 1. Here, just you compare this with which one? Okay, now therefore here x1 is 2. Y1 is 3, X2 4, Y2 1. We know that. We have, what do we have? D equal to distance formula X2 minus X1 whole square plus what? Y2 minus Y1 whole square. Y2 minus Y1 whole square. Let us substitute the values. X2 is 4 minus X1 2 whole square plus Y2 1 minus 3 whole square. So this is equal to, what is 4 minus 2? 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 square is 4 plus 1 minus 3 minus 2. Minus 2 square is 4. See children, 1 minus 3 minus 2 square also 4. 4 plus 4 is what? You will say as 8. But here I say that as 4 into 2. Both are same. Okay. But if you write 8, once again you have to split. Don't want. So 4 into 2, 2 times 4. Therefore, finally, what is the square root of 4? 2. Take that and root 2 units. So this is the distance between the given points in a Cartesian plane. In the same way, by using this, try all this. Okay, children. Okay, children. Second sum, we have to check whether these coordinates are collinear or not. How to check? Whenever it is collinear, means related to line, nothing but a distance formula. So here, let us take like this. Let the coordinate first one be A 1, minus 1, B 5, 2, and C B 9, 5. Now we have to check whether they are collinear or not. How? Let us apply the distance formula. We know that. What we know? D equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, this is what we say distance formula. Now let us take AB. What do you mean by AB? It is nothing but just like this. In a Cartesian plane, say A and B, whose coordinates are these two. By joining A and B, we get AB. Hence, AB is nothing but the distance between A and B. Okay. So x2. When you say x2, see here children, AB. When you write AB, you treat this as x1, y1 and this as x2, y2. Hence, with respect to AB, now x2 is 5 minus x1 is 1 whole square plus, with respect to AB, y2 is 2, correct? y2 is 2. Then y1 is this, minus of minus plus whole square. Just in all these cases can be done just in one line into it. 5 minus 1, 4 square. 4 square is 16. 3 square 9. Square root of 25 is 5 units. So therefore here in the Cartesian plane, if you consider the length of AB is 5 units. Next, let us take BC. When you take BC, you treat this as x2, y2, x1, y1. Hence, 9 minus 5 whole square, correct? 9 minus 5 whole square plus y2, 5 minus 2 whole square. This is equal to 9 minus 5 is what children? 4. 4 square is 16 plus 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 square is 9. Hence we get 25 equal to 5 units. Okay. Now BC is also 5 units. Now let us take one more CA. If you take CA, then you take this as x1, y1 and A coordinates as x2, y2. Therefore, C x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, x2 is 1 minus 9 whole square plus minus 1 minus 5 whole square. Got it? Once again look at, then I write this as C here. Coordinates of C are considered as x1, y1. Coordinates of A are considered as x2, y2. Formula then apply, we get like this. 1 minus 9, x2 minus x1, minus 1 minus 5, y2 minus y1. Minus 8 square, 64. Plus minus 1 minus 5. How much? Minus 6. Minus 6 whole square is 36. What is the sum children? It is 100. What is the square root of 100? 10 units. Okay. So now we have the lengths, the distance between AB, BC, CA. Okay, now we have to check, that means we have to conclude whether these points are collinear or not by studying these values. You think like this. You are given 3 segments. AB has 5, BC has 5, C has 5 and you are asked to construct triangle. Is it possible? Okay, let us try. AB 10 units. Not AB, which one? CA. CA is 10. Next, you take AB 5. This is 10. Using compass with A 5. Okay, just come draw arc with next CB 5 means with C5 means just they will meet here. Okay, it is not possible to construct the triangle. To construct a triangle, what do you mean by triangle here? Be very clear. The 3 points are non-collinear. Okay. If the 3 points are collinear means then triangle is not possible. Hence, by taking that idea, that concept, here say we are given 3 segments. Which are those? A, B, B, C, C. If you go for to construct triangle, you will never get a triangle. Instead, we get like this. Hence, whenever the sum of one side equal to sum of other two sides means here those 3 points are what? Collinear. Okay, hence here, therefore this implies here what? CA equal to AB plus BC. Whenever the sum of the length of one side is equal to, whenever the length of one side equal to sum of the lengths of other two sides means those 3 sides, nothing but those what? Points are collinear. Hence this implies A, B and C are collinear. Okay, cannot be collinear. Non-collinear means what? The sum of, to construct a triangle, sum of any two sides must be always greater than the third side. Okay, children. 5. Okay, children. The third sum is this. 3 points are given, and we have to check whether these points form an isosceles triangle. Let us take, let P 5, minus 2, Q 6, 4 and R 7, minus 2 be the given points. Given points. Since here we have to prove, we have to check what? Whether it is an isosceles triangle. Triangle is nothing but what? Formed by 3 line segments. Line AB, PQ are here. PQ, QR, RP, nothing but what? Distance. Hence, it is nothing but a problem on distance formula. We have distance D equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Therefore, let us take PQ. When I take as PQ x1 y1, x2 y2, x2 6 minus 5 whole square, 4 minus of minus plus 2 whole square, 6 minus 5 1 square 1, 4 plus 2 6 square 36 equal to root 37. Correct? 6 minus 5 1 square is 1, 4 plus 2 is 6 square is 36, 37. Next, QR. When we take as QR, consider this as x2 y2, x1 y1. Hence 7 minus 6 whole square plus minus 2 minus 4 whole square. 7 minus 6 is 1. 1 square is what? 1 plus minus 2 minus 4 children minus 6. Minus 6 whole square is 36. So 1 plus 36 is root 37. Next, let us take PQ, QR, RP. Okay. When we take as RP, R x1 y1, P is x2 y2. Therefore 5 minus 5 minus what? 7, correct? Whole square plus minus 2 minus of minus plus 2 whole square. 5 minus 7. 5 minus 7 is minus 2 square. Minus 2 square is what? 4 plus minus 2 plus 2 get cancelled. Therefore 0 square means it is 0 only children. Okay, what is square root of 4? Square root of 4 is 2 units, and then units. Okay, now therefore here, first of all, check whether they can form what? A triangle or not. Okay, when the points are non-collinear only, they will form what? Triangle. What is the simple condition? Sum of any two sides must be greater than the third side. Just here you see 37 means 6 point something. 6 point. Okay, you will get some point. Then 2. Therefore 6, 6, 6 like that. Sum of these two, no doubt, greater than this. Sum of these two greater than this. Sum of these two greater than this. Therefore, they form what? A triangle. Okay, then what type of triangle? Since in these two sides are equal, having same length, therefore it is what? An isosceles triangle. That's what our question. We have to check whether these vertices, okay, that means are the vertices of an isosceles. What is that vertices? Be very clear. P is a point, can be treated as a vertex. That vertex has two coordinates, x coordinate and y coordinate. Be very clear about the coordinates and vertices. Okay, children. Now therefore here, therefore this implies what? PQ equal to here what? QR. PQ equal to QR equal to square root of 37, and here it is very clear what? Sum of these two sides is greater than this. Sum of these two sides is greater than the third side. Therefore they form, no doubt, non-collinear, and at the same time they form a triangle, and since these two are equal, hence now we shall write what? Hence what? Check whether these are vertices. Hence P, Q and R are the vertices. Are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Right. Okay, children, today's assignment, just 23 problems. Find the distance between the points P minus 1, minus 5 and Q minus 6, 7 using the distance formula. Then check the points 1, 5, 2, 3, 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 11 are collinear. You know how to do that. Do the points what? Form a triangle? If so, in case if they form triangle, then find out what type of triangle. Okay, children. Sometimes we may have to check by using Pythagoras theorem concept also. Okay, we will continue next class today. Thank you.